Hey guys, welcome back to Winning Brains. Today I'm going to show you how to solve the 4x4 in a very easy way. Okay, so most of you guys wanted to know how to turn this kind of a cube into that kind of a cube. No, I don't mean Moyo to Chi, I mean to say from a scrambled cube to a solved cube. So today I've got one of the easiest methods to solve the 4x4. So for that, first we need a scrambled cube. There we go, we have a scrambled cube, and now I'm going to show you how to solve this scrambled cube into a solved one. Okay, so for that, in 4x4, first you're going to search for these kind of centers. There are 4 centers in the 4x4, and yeah, there are one of each color. So now what you have to do is find all 4 of the same color centerpiece and form bars. Okay, bars means these kind of lines which are connected to each other and the right color. So first pick a side. So I choose white because this is a tutorial, so I prefer starting with white. So here I see here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, and last one is over here bottom. Okay, 4. So now we have to make a bar. Okay, something like a straight line which looks something like this. And so first we search 2 pieces which can be connected like this, keep them side by side, and then do this. So now these 2 are connected, and now after connecting these 2 we have to get them at the bottom. Okay, so now we have got at the bottom, and also we have bought this. Okay, so now what we have to do is we need to put the third piece in here. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? First we are gonna keep it in a top position like this. It can be this side or this side, it can be even like this. So we have put it over here, and the same piece on the bottom side, if we see, it should be on the corner. Okay, on the solved corner, not like this. It shouldn't be this, not this, not this, but this. Okay, because both the sides meet over here. So now what we do is we get this down, keeping this down, get this down. We see this is connected. Now what we do is we have to connect this bar and this bar. Okay, so after doing this, we turn this to this side like this, so that we make space for this to come up now, and now join. Okay, so we've got the first center. Now the second one is we have to do the opposite color. So opposite of white is yellow, so now we do the yellow center, and obviously keeping white at the bottom. So now we see that one is already done over here, and so we turn the cube searching for a yellow bar or a yellow piece. So here I see a yellow bar. It's we were lucky that we got one. So now we keep it like this on the right side facing up vertically. Now what we do is R U2 R prime. Okay, now we've got this bar on top, and we also have one piece over here, and we see the last piece is over here. So we get this over here to this place, we get this over here, same place, and then do the reverse of what we had done over here. Okay, so now we take this up, get this bar. So now we turn it, making place for this one to come, and now get this. Okay, so we've got this yellow middle piece without disturbing this one. Okay, so now what we do is we turn the cube, so we have white and yellow on the sides. Okay, so now we do the rest of the colors. Okay, so here the easiest color I can see is green, because it already has a bar in it. So what we do is we put green in a way that it's the bar is on the left side, so we have free space in the right side. Okay, now we have to search the other 2 pieces of green and make a bar on them too. So I see here's one piece, I get this over here, and I see here's the other one. Okay, so as I said, we get this over here, get this over here, get this down, make space and put this up. Okay, so now we see red is over here. We can do red without disturbing the green. Okay, so now we first have to make the bar. So I see the other pieces over here. Now what I do is U2 to get these two connected in one move. Okay, so I do this, but then we see that the green is getting disturbed. So we get this, join and move it to the side and get back the green. Okay, it was like this, green intact. Now we get this down, green going out, get this to the side so that we make space over here and get the green back on its place. Okay, so now we do the red over here like this. Okay, so we keep green at the front facing towards U, and on the U side we have one bar of red and a B we have other. So here what we do is keeping both at the same side over here like this, we do R prime U2 R. So we've made another color without disturbing white, yellow and also green. And so lastly we are left out with orange and blue. Okay, so we see blue also there's a bar and orange also there's a bar. So in 4x4, one thing which you have to be knowing is the color code, the color scheme. Okay, so for that first without knowing that we won't be able to solve the 4x4. So I'm gonna quickly tell you what it is all about. So first we need to know which color is opposite of what. Like white is opposite of yellow, green is opposite of blue, orange is opposite of red and vice versa. And then after keeping white in the left and yellow in the right, we need to know what comes where. Okay, so we see starting from green, we have green, red, blue and orange. Okay, so we can't make it green, orange, blue, red, because that way also the colors are opposite to each other but they are not correct. Okay, so it has to be green, red, blue, orange. Okay, so now going back to the 4x4 cube, it is keeping right at the yellow at the right, it's green, red, here has to come blue and here orange. Okay, so I can't make orange over here because first thing it is wrong, as these two are not the same color, and second thing you won't be able to find a corner for that, so it will not get solved. Okay, so now I have to get blue over here, this blue bar has to come here. So as I said, R prime U2 R, and then we see this is a familiar case where three pieces are there and we have to get one more. So what we do is F2 so that we get this piece over here, we get this blue 2 over here, and now we do L prime U prime L. Okay, so now we recheck the color code, green, red, blue, orange, and over here also green, red, blue, orange. So it's correct. So now we have got to the edge pairing. Okay, so this is a bit tricky on a 4x4 cube because we have to join two of the same edges and on the right places. It cannot be swapped or something like that. Okay, so firstly I prefer keeping white at the bottom, that's what I do, and then we have to search for two of the same edges. So at first I can see these two are the same edges, but these two have to be connected one like this. Okay, this is wrong, but this has to come over here. So for that what we do is we have to keep one edge piece on the top layer over here in this top center layer and one piece on the bottom center layer. Okay, so for that what we do is we can get this over here. Since there is no edges form, we can do anything. We get this down, and we have to remember while taking it to different places, like for bringing it over here, I'm not supposed to move the middle layer. Okay, so I can't do like this. I have to use the outer layers. Okay, so now I have got these two on the different layers. So now what I have to do is I have to break this slightly a bit, join these two, like these two are joined, and do R U R prime. So this is out now, and then reverse the move. Okay, so it was like this. I have to get this like this, R U R prime, and reverse. Okay, so our first pair is done, and the second one I see over here, blue and yellow. So I can't do this because both are on the same layer that way. So I get this down like this. Now these two have to get joined. And then one more important thing is that while doing R prime, make sure that the edge at the back is not solved. Okay, it's not paired, because such as this one, we have made this pair just now, and if we do this, we see if we reverse the move, we are gonna break this. Okay, so we have to do U or U prime to see that whether the back is paired or not, and if it's not, we are safe. We can do this and we get the second pair done. Okay, so the same way we have to do all of them. So next these two, once again the same thing like this. I see this one is solved, U prime, this one is also solved, again U prime, and then I see these are not solved, so I do this. Okay, really simple, right? So then last, this one I'm gonna do this also. So I do this like this to join. Here I see there's no unsolved edge. Okay, so what I do is I do B prime. Okay, because all of the edges are not solved yet. So now if I do B prime, I'm gonna get an unsolved pair at the top layer. Okay, so after doing B prime, I can continue, join these two. See, both are unsolved, inverse. Okay, so the same thing I did in the right, now the left side. Okay, and reverse the moves. Okay, so now I see there's nothing on the top layer. Now I go to the bottom layer. I see I can do this green and this green, white and green, white and green. So I already have one over here on the bottom middle layer. So now I get this on the top by doing this. That way this has gone on the top middle layer. So I get this on the bottom layer now, like this, and then pair it up, see if there's anything. There's nothing, so B prime, got one over here, and do that. Okay, so I'm gonna make the lighting a better. Okay, so the lights come. So now I turn the cube to search for another edge. So then I see I can do blue and white with blue and white over here. So I see one is already on the top layer, top middle layer. So I get this one too, and then I can pair these two. See, there's no solved one, there's no unsolved one. So this time I do B2, B prime, but then I see there's this one is also solved. So again I do B prime and get an unsolved one, pair it up, insert, and get it back. Okay, so then I see the top layer is also done. I can see if I do B prime also, I'm not gonna get any unsolved pair. So then I see down and these places they are unsolved, so I get these two like this, so that I have more space to put over here. Everything is in the front. So now I see these two can be done, different layers, insert, pair it up first. Now U I see unsolved, right, like this. And then these two here, this way. Okay, so now I've done almost all the edges except two. It's these two, they both are on the same layer. So now here you would see that even if you try, you're not gonna get solved this kind of an edge. If you solve this also, you're gonna get one more like this. So here what you can do is you have to do an algorithm to solve these two, the last two. Okay, it happens quite rarely, and if it happens, you're not lucky enough. Okay, so if you get this kind of a case, what you have to do is keep both of them at the side like this, the way I have kept on the same layer. So now this time it's on the same layer. You have to keep both the same colors in the same layer, and then do lowercase u prime r u r prime f r prime f prime r u, lowercase u. Okay, so here you see now these two are solved. So now you can go and solve it like a regular 3 by 3. So I'm gonna show with the cross first. So this way we have done the cross. Now the F12. I'm solving it quite slow so that you guys can see. Now the F12 is also done, and now is the last layer. Okay, so in 4x4 the last layer is a bit different. Okay, so in 4x4 you're gonna get parities, which are cases which you cannot get on a 3x3. So unless you know how to solve a parity, you'll not be able to solve all the types of 4x4s, like all the scrambles of 4x4s. But here we are lucky, so I'm gonna go ahead solve this. The normal 3x3 way. So this was a lucky solve. If not, you could have got one of parities which look like this. Okay, so you cannot solve this case on a 3x3, right? You cannot get it until you break the piece and all that. Or you can even get a parity which is known as the PLL parity. This was the OLL parity. So PLL parity looks something like this. Okay, so this is not the regular H perm, because everything is solved only this has to go here, this has to come here. So we need algorithm for solving all these parities. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the video because it's getting too long, and I'll make the next video on these parities of 4x4, the OLL parity and the PLL parity. So stay updated. Don't forget to like this video if you actually solved it, or if you are on the way solving it. If you have any doubts, you can comment me on the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are gonna get 100 subs soon. And thanks. Peace out.